my overview on my REPHR brushes for you guys. I wanted to do mini reviews on all the brushes that I own from them and my thoughts. I have purchased all of these brushes myself and also some from the concept store. The concept store is basically, they sometimes will let you purchase brushes on a discount as long as you give them like your feedback and your review after, you know, trying it out. So that's a great way of trying some of these brushes. I also like the fact that REPHR does sales from time to time, which is something that you don't see from some of these other Japanese style brushes. So these are Japanese brushes. They are handmade. I do really like the fact that they are very like into the beauty community, into like getting feedback as far as like how a brush works, what people use it for, and how to improve on it. And most of the brushes that I own have this kind of handle. It's more of a shorter handle, and it kind of has like a, it's not like fully, it's kind of like more of a matte looking. And then they have two of these that are more of a longer handle with the silver ferrule on the top. And yeah, so they do have different variety of brushes. I wish all of them had these long handles on them, and hopefully one day they will redo these with longer handles, but these are still really nice, the black full handles as well. So let's get into it. I will go through the face brushes first. I also have a review on these newer ones. I did a full video on those as well if you're interested in watching that. Let's get into the face brushes. First, I have a face brush number 30. This is a big powder brush. I absolutely love this. I will have its official name and price across the screen for each one of these. This is absolutely amazing for setting your makeup if you're into big powder brushes like this. I absolutely love it. It's super, super soft. This is really, really fluffy and just absolutely amazing. I also really like this for swirling into more of those shimmery all over powders and like putting on my face, like just to give it a glow. Really highly recommend if you're looking for a big fluffy powder brush. Next, I have some blush brushes from them. I have the 5. The number 5 is just a great classic brush. You could use this for bronzer as well. It's bigger, as you can see there. I really like this for bronzer and for blush. Just absolutely beautiful. And if you're into that more rounded looking blush brush, this one is for you. Next, we have the number 4. This one is more of that angled slanted one. I really enjoy this for more precise application. Also, you could actually like turn this sideways and contour with it as well. Really, really great. And as you can, grab the wrong one. So as you can see there, the number 5 is way bigger than the number 4, and that's just going to depend on your face shape and what you prefer. Next up, we have the number 37. This is another cheek brush. You could actually use this for foundation as well, was one of the recommendations. If you look at my other brush video on REPHR, you will see that I actually use this for foundation. It does a really nice job, but to me it's too small for that. And what I really enjoy it for is for bronzing and for blush more. Next up, we have some concealer brushes, and I absolutely love these. This is number 35 and 36. One is more rounded, and this one is kind of like that fingertip kind of form to it, as you can see there. Absolutely love these for underneath the eye, for just blending out my concealer. It's just absolutely amazing. Love these. The quality of these are absolutely amazing as well. Just really, really great brushes. You could use these, for example, you could use this rounded one for applying your eye primer or for more detailed like contouring or highlighting. But overall, I use both of these for concealer, is what I really, really enjoy them for. Next, we have the number 33. This is kind of like an all-in-one, one-and-done kind of brush. It's basically like a huge eyelid brush, and you can use this for applying like a all over lid shade and then blending out the edges. It's nice and fluffy. To be honest, I don't really gravitate much to this brush because it's very rare for me to do kind of like an all-in-one and done. So I rarely use it, but it is really nice for that if you're like in a hurry, or if you're just like one of those people who likes more of a simple eye look, you could just grab this, put it all over, put one shade all over the lid, use the same fluffy edge to blend it out, and you're good to go. Next, I have some of their eye brushes. The two that I highly recommend are the 13 and 14. These are absolutely amazing when it comes to crease brushes. One is smaller than the other, and they are really, really good if you have smaller eyes or hooded eyes. Just really, really great. 13 is more rounded and shorter, very similar to the MAC 221, and 14 is more flayed and open, really great for blending. Highly recommend these. Next, we have some of their staples from their line, and this is, let me go in order. So this is number one. Number one is very similar to the MAC 217. I feel like out of all the ones that I have that are similar to the MAC 217, this is the one that's like very spot on when it comes to it, just because of how fluffy the edges of it are. But most of them have this more or less same shape. They're really, really great for the crease and applying shade on the crease and like blending out your crease as well. Next, we have the number two. The number two is basically a dupe for the MAC 239, which I will show you guys right now. This is very similar, literally down to a T. So this is the MAC 239, the original one before they turned synthetic. And as you can see there, the REPHR 02 brush is like spot on with it. As you can see here, these REPHR brushes, the handles are way smaller. I wish all of them were like long handled like their 13 and 14. Maybe one day they will expand the line and like make them a little bit longer. These are still really nice. They're not too short. They're kind of like in between, so they're not too short or too long. Next, we have the pencil brush. This is number 03. I really like this because of how thin the tip is here. So if you have smaller eyes, this is going to work really nicely because you can really get in there. Like if you don't want it to be too like blown out underneath the lash line, you could also put in a dot here into the inner corner. So a really, really nice and really small pencil brush. A lot of pencil brushes are like really big, like, you know, like if you can see here, this one's from Sephora. A lot of them are really big, so it's really rare to find like really small ones like this, and I highly recommend the REPHR one. Last, I have two more brushes before I finish. This is the 21. This is a really great synthetic brush if you're looking for one. This is very similar to, I'm always comparing them to the MAC ones, but I just feel like MAC was like the staple OG when it came to brushes. And if I could find it. Okay, so this is very comparable to the MAC 242. As you can see there, like it's literally a dupe for it. It's the same kind of cut. They're synthetic, and what this is really good for is like those cream products, or like if you're into cutting the crease and such, this is a really, really great brush for that. And officially last, this is the number 34. This is an eyeliner brush. It's really, really thin and really tiny. I don't really use a lot of gel eyeliner anymore, but this is really nice and tiny, and you can really get a nice point to it. Like I said, I don't really use a lot of gel liner anymore. What I really use a lot of these brushes for sometimes is to apply like my lash glue in little areas and then help my lash go into place. But if you're into like still doing like liner with gel or stuff like that, this could be something that you enjoy. And those are all my REPHR brushes. I hope that this was helpful if you're looking into them. I highly recommend them, and even checking out their concept store from time to time if you're looking for a discount. I know that REPHR also does sales, so I would definitely wait for a sale and pick them up. If you're looking to try Japanese handmade brushes, this is a great way of getting into them because REPHR is one of those few brands that make Japanese brushes that actually puts them on sale. On Beautylish, it's really rare unless you do like their gift card event or something like that. It's really rare for you to get a discount on the like Sonia G or Wayne Goss brushes. Or there's another brand on there. They have quite a few brands that are like more luxury on there. So REPHR for me is one of those really, really great brands. I also like the fact that they use your feedback and are all the time like asking for ideas and creative input as far as like how to improve the brushes or which ones they should make and that kind of thing, and I really highly enjoy that. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I reviewed probably like a whole bunch of sets today, so you guys will see me in the same makeup and outfit during all these brush set reviews, but I just wanted to make them so that way it'll be helpful to someone out there. If you like this type of video, reviews, beauty content, definitely feel free to subscribe. You can hit a little like if this was helpful, and my social media is down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.